and anyone else tuning in, you don't have to be a sun sign Scorpio to watch this reading and to resonate with it. Let's jump into it here for you and see what might be at play. And welcome to the name of the channel is Alchemy You. Don't know why we're introing that. We don't normally say that. That could be a message. We actually did that in another reading. What reading was it? It was recent. Recently we mentioned that, and I remember kind of it is interesting. So there could be some overlap there with that reading. If anybody knows what reading that is, please feel free to share. Otherwise, let's get into it. I'm hearing Leo so strongly here. I was meditating your energy. I'm hearing Cancer, Capricorn as well very strongly. I was hearing Capricorn though very strongly before I turned on the camera and I was sort of meditating here for you. Now Scorpio, it's interesting. I'm seeing like for a number of you, there's something that, and welcome, this is your Uranus retrograde direct reading. This is a long ass cycle. It is reaching into 2020 all the way back to April. That's when it originally went into pre-shadow, and then it went retro, and then it's now in post-shadow as we speak. It technically has gone direct, but we still have that post-shadow period. So keep it in mind, and that will last up until March 2021. So we're, again, working with a long cycle here, relatively. Compared to faster moving planets, like, let's say Mercury. Mercury goes pretty often retrograde, and pretty quickly, relatively, again. It's all relative. And Mercury actually is now in pre-shadow as we speak. So let's jump into it, though. You got the Devil. For now, you're dealing with the Capricorn, but before we really get into it, the Ten of Cups here with the Devil, wow. Yeah, somebody realizing something, no question, like, it's becoming raw. It's like, I'm hearing, ow, that's hot, yeah, but I knew that. Why did I touch the pan? Like, it's like something like that. I'm hearing Aries so strongly now. Okay, Leo, I'm hearing it. Wow, you got Capricorn, you got Cancer, you got Leo, you got people, I'm hearing darting glances at you. Like, everybody wants to know, like, are you, one second. Are you hard? Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio's like, listen. Yeah, we call it Uranus retrograde, but it's Scorpio's turn. Okay, I'm hearing at the mic, like, and I'm gonna show up, like, honestly, I'm hearing that with the Two of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody here is like, I'm hearing, like, they are really attracted to someone. And now, let's get back into it. I was meditating your energy. I keep hearing Cancer, Capricorn, Scorpio, and I was hearing for you, as I was meditating on your energy before I turned on the camera, that there's something that you're realizing how in love you are, okay? I'm hearing it like that. Like, and it's really that simple. It's like, wow, holy shit. Yes, I am really in love with that person, and I didn't say it. I didn't do it the way that I really felt it, and like, damn, for now, this could also be a potential of yours that you have, something that you're passionate about, that maybe you felt, I didn't actually culminate in that space, and what was I doing in place of that? Let's pull a few cards. Ace of Wands, wow. Son of Wands, Scorpio. Mother Cups, okay, yeah. Wow, Judgment, 3 of Wands, yeah. You lead out with the Two of Swords in reverse, that's funny. Yeah, and the Nine of Cups in reverse, the Devil that leads you in. There's something that you're just like, it's kind of becoming... It's kind of ironic. There's an irony to this space because you know also what it is that you want to create, but then there's also like this feeling of time lag. It's like, well, I know that that's really like what I'm into. I'm hearing as well. I know really that's something that I'm passionate about. That's something that I want. But I feel like I'm just not accenting that. I'm hearing that with the Devil. Now, as I was hearing somebody like know they're in love with someone, I was hearing Capricorn, and you come in here with all this Cap energy. In addition, Cancer, you do have the Mother of Cups. You could be dealing with water sign, someone who's got a lot of Virgo, Aries, Aquarius. I'm hearing that very strongly. Take it as you will. It could also be in Vedic. Okay, so but anyways, let's clear it. Yeah, 1 second. This is someone who someone works with. They work with this person, or they have, and it's like there's a lot of history there. There's a lot of emotion. There's a lot of history with the Devil and the Nine of Cups in reverse and the Mother of Cups. Like there's a lot of also passion, but it's like ironic because it's like it's not been tapped into. Okay, it's like yeah, we definitely could have done that. We could create that. We could do so many things, but we have not really. I'm hearing actively. I'm hearing honestly. I'm hearing as well. Let's put another card on that with an over the Nine of Cups reverse. Drawn it to scale. Okay, and then remember this is something you're dreaming of. How high? Okay, I cannot run away this time. Then I got bright. I will act like I don't know who you are. To me, no, I know who you are. I do see you. No, I'm not gonna claim that I'm like crazy. I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's. I know what does that mean, but. What does that mean? But, okay, but, like, someone's like, oh, you don't see me? They're like, okay, they're like, no, I see you, but, like, I don't see you like that. Okay, so they're playing a little bit of, like, I don't know what I feel thing going on here a little bit, and it is a Scorpio reading, so But that doesn't mean it's okay. Okay, it doesn't mean that it's like, you know, also not okay. So, you know, in other words, I'm not judging, and I'm also not leaving the reading. My sandal literally just fell off. 1 second. Scorpio, I want to turn the light on here. It's getting dark. Okay. Yeah, so for a number of you now, it's like I'm hearing, can you punch me in the face? I'm hearing I'm hearing she's also too pretty. Wow. For a number of you, listen, I'm hearing I'm not head over heels. I'm hearing I'm head over I'm hearing balls in love with this person. Okay, how many balls? Yeah, at this point, while we're getting intimate with how into them you are. Okay, Scorpio, like how much are you willing to also give up for this love? Three of Wands of Bright, Judgment of Bright. For a number of you, someone's dreaming of somebody in Astral. Like there's no question about that. They're literally laying under the covers, they're in bed, and they're literally imagining. They are imagining this person. Okay, I'm hearing meeting them. Wow. Okay, 10 of Swords in reverse. Now, so that's one luggage that we're checking into TSA. There's a lot of other luggages though, okay? It's not just like, I love them and we're lovely together, aren't we? Look at our pictures on Facebook, like smushed together in a collage. I don't know what that's linked to, but someone's like taking pictures off of like some social media and they're like putting them side by side. They're like, don't you think like we would be such a funny couple? I'm hearing that as well. Like, don't you think that like we just would have so much fun together? Like, take it as you will. Now, at a certain point, though, we realize, like, or someone possibly realizes that it's not all fun and games. It's not all like, oh my god, I'm in love. Okay, there's also, like, I'm hearing a few hard to attract moments. 1 second. With their space header in their message. What? Hold on. Somebody is like possibly they feel Eight of Cups. Okay, so there's like there's a karmic side to this as well. Obviously, 10 of Swords and the Eight of Cups and the Son of Swords. Yeah, but not to say obviously is like okay, but like you know there is obviously, so it's obvious. Okay, well, the Strength card upright. The Two of Swords is like someone is maybe even trying to go in circles. Let's say in this way, they're not ready to confront something. Okay, they're running. They're not going to say that they're running away, but they're running, and so there's a little bit of this irony to the space where it's like, so you're leaving. This person, somebody wants to know. They're like, are you in or are you out? We just need to know, like, are you... I'm not gonna fill in the blank with options even at this point. I want to know what you're really here for. I'm hearing that as well. And this could be an interview, but take it as well. This could be with the universe. 8 of Cups, Reverse, 10 of Swords. For a number of you, it's like, you don't know. And at a certain point, somebody's like not saying if they're here nor there. They're not really saying like it's a yes or a no, or it's really actually either, they're like not acknowledging that those are options, like yes or no. It's like something really, really ironic. Okay. And so you have the Death card right there. Yeah. If somebody is like, look, but they're not letting this go. I'm just caught side of the High Priestess in reverse. And this can be on an energetic level. It's like, I know you're not letting me go. Okay, High Priestess in reverse. Now, for a number of you, you lead out with the Son of Swords upright. It's gonna get sticky, and it's gonna get harder. The stick is gonna feel like a caramelized, okay, sort of sticky. You know when like something is, you imagine like runny honey, right? And then you imagine that honey crystallizes and it becomes, well, let's say that you caramelize honey, you heat it up or whatever you do, right? Even with sugar, okay, so it's crystallized sugar. In the beginning, it's kind of like sticky, like caramel. And then it starts to, as it cools off, it becomes like harder, a harder kind of sticky. And then it becomes rock hard. And that's how you get that, right, rock hard candy. But for a number of you, like this is something that will start to maybe even become obvious. And for a number of you, it's like, yeah, I don't want it to get to that point where like then we have to like, you know, stop all of the shows. I'm hearing on the ledger. 1 second. This could be something with history. So 1 second. So okay, someone needs to come through and acknowledge the connection, possibly as someone feels it in a public way. Now, why are we having trouble with that? Just as with the Timer's card, it could be cultural. It could be maybe even like, there could be a factor of language where someone's like, well, I don't know if I'm ready to like really call it out like that because I don't know, like, these are excuses. We're going to say it like that. Yeah, you don't need an eraser as well. This person's like, oh, my pencil's not ready to like write the proposal out. Okay, like, first of all, why are you writing a pencil? Okay. Second of all, okay, it's like, well, why? Because I don't have an eraser on my pencil, like, what? Okay, like, this is, like, irrelevant. You don't need an eraser, and I'm seeing a school bus here. Take it as you will. This person's like, I have to be ready for, like, everyone's, like, luggage. I gotta hoist it on the travel ban notice. What? I don't know what that was linked to. Okay, world. It's like somebody's, like, taking their sweet time. Okay, I'm seeing a big red truck as well. I don't think I've ever seen a red truck. Take it as you will. It's, like, all red. Now, for a number of you, it's, like, someone else looks in on the space, they're like, you can seriously calm down. You gotta know, seriously, you don't need to like talk about this as like something that you would carry out like in the future. This person's like, I can't hear you, sorry, I'm on the other end of the line. Like they're pretending to not really, and it could be with themselves where they feel like they're in the cycle of like, I'm motivated, I want to get this, over with and done with, I want to get this off the ground, and then it's like, actually, I don't think my tires are made for that type of gravel. Maybe I should wait. I'm heard it this way, like, actually, I think I'm not really cut out for this. Yeah, but I it's not that I'm not. Okay, so when it comes to that point of making the decision, it's like the question of the why to where we're headed is almost like, oh, I don't have the answer yet. It's not that we don't know. For a number of you, this is a performance anxiety or something that is really attractive and is like freaky. For a number of you, the Six of Cups and the Mother of Cups, remember you have like some kind of serious experiences with this person. Holy moly. Who are they? I'm hearing that with the Mother of Cups and the Six of Cups, like, not in the way of, like, I don't know who they are, but, like, why did they do that? I'm hearing, like, to me, one second, somebody feels like someone can read their mind as well, and it's like, why are they doing that? Like, why are they, there's a psychic connection here. It's even, like, how do I describe this? Somebody, I'm seeing, like, I'm seeing like stones. It's very interesting. Almost like an archaeological dig site. It's very, very interesting. Anyways, Leo, I'm hearing her very strongly. It's like, for a number of you, like, I'm seeing someone, for example, they're thinking of something, okay? They're like, oh, I think I'm just gonna go walk around the corner of that street over there. We'll see what happens. I'm hearing in this way. I'm seeing 6-8. And then it's like, then they like see this person walks by, like someone who they're thinking of or whatever it is. And they're like, wait, what? Literally, like right when I was like literally gonna like also walk away. I mean, that's not my crazy, I'm walking away. Like right then, like seriously. So they're freaked out. This is for a number of you. They're freaked out by the psychic connection. They're like, well, okay, stop. Seriously, no. And it could be with their spirit guides as well. They're like, it's getting like, I'm hearing it's becoming like a soap opera. I'm hearing like channel show, Ace of Cups up, right? Like it's starting to become kind of like silly. For a number of you, this could be with their spirit guides. I'm seeing someone has a dog. I'm hearing it's blue and white. Where's like a blue coat? I don't know what that's going to be, but I'm seeing blue and white. Anyways, it could be metaphor, but for a number of you, it's like at a certain point. Yeah. I'm hearing silent news does not make headlines. I'm hearing in this way with the Tempest card upright and the Ace of Cups. Like at a certain point, we realize we have to just admit it. Okay, it's just gonna be way, way easier. I'm hearing as well then taking this roundabout road that will eventually lead to the discussion, and it will be days, hours, years. I'm hearing walks of life. I'm hearing to come, like before we really meet again and like are able to like move on to the next scene in that screenplay show that you're writing. I don't know what that is going to, but for a number of you, like there is something that, let's clear it. Yeah, and this is a general reading, so take it as well, but Judgment, it's weird. It's a weird moment for a number of you that maybe you feel you're in, where you say to yourself, possibly, I don't think that I can wait any longer to carry this out. And it would just not be right. Like someone realizes like it's silly. They look at the time that they've, I don't want to say wasted, but like they look back on this experience, they're like, it really doesn't add up. I'm hearing that as well. Like, why did I wait so long to say this? It's something so simple. I'm hearing this for a number of the Judgment card and the Hermit and the Six of Cups. So it's kind of like, when you're like, you're like, it's kind of this feeling of being like annoyed with someone, and then you sleep on it, you wake up and you're like, that was silly. Why did I get so upset about that one little thing? It's something possibly like that. But you might bob in and out of this energy space, possibly for a number of you. Wow, the Ace of Pentacles at the base of the stack, just poking a prawn out right there. So, it's kind of like somebody feels maybe bad. They're like, why would I sacrifice like this wonderful opportunity? Like for what? Like why? At the end of the day, that's what I want. I'm hearing this for a number of you with the Ace of Pentacles, something you realize, Scorpio, that is really your dream. I'm hearing that as well. Is really something that, it's like, we just have to come out, say it already. We have to come out. I'm hearing and just play. I'm hearing why is it so hard at a certain point. I'm hearing that with the Ace of Pentacles, and that could be the energy of another Scorpio. Let's pull cards here for each of the months. Yeah, I haven't done this for any of the signs, but I felt guided to do that here for you. Let's jump into it. Ace of Pentacles in reverse about April. Let's start with March 2020. Wow, we have 3 cards here popping out. For April, you jumped into the pre-shadow with some swords in reverse. This is 2020. Mother of Wands in reverse, and the Seven of Wands upright. Okay, then we lead into retrograde with the Mother of Pentacles upright, and then we lead into post-shadow, which is about this period right here that we're working with. Son of Wands upright. Wow. So someone is like, I am so ready to do this. Like, it's getting, like, really weird. I mean, it's getting more weird and more weird that I haven't done something about it. It's like there's pressure building. Now, you lead out with the Five of Pentacles in reverse into clearing with the Ace of Wands upright in March 2021. So there's something that, yeah, no, you're going to be doing this. Whatever this is, Aries. I'm here, Aries, so strongly. Like, this could be the energy as well of somebody in your environment. Now, remember, this is a channeled reading. It might be going quickly at times, kind of like a dreamlike state. So, you know, feel free to slow it down. 3 of Swords and the 5 of Swords if you feel guided. 8 of Swords in reverse. We're going to jump into the extended here. I'm hearing Leo, Aries so strongly. Okay, Scorpio. Feel free to tune in there. Wow, the Mother of Cups. Yeah, some of you reconnecting with the soulmate, no question. No doubt, like, this is someone who you had dreams of them. You having dreams of them, like, over and over. Even possibly, there's a vision you have here with the Mother of Cups. But feel free to tune into the extended on the website, alchemy.com. That is under Uranus retrograde. That will be, you click through to extended readings, you click onto Scorpio, and then you'll click down to Uranus retrograde 2020. That is reading for the cycle here. And that is the extended. There's also, wow, 4 hours of time right now, here that I'm filming this. But for a number of you, if you feel guided as well, there's also an extended on the membership channel page, and you can click through there as well. Love and light to you, Scorpio. Thank you guys for your support. Thank you for tuning in. I'm so touched by all of you here. Those of you who connect in the many ways that you do, I'm so touched by all of you here. Thank you for tuning in and showing, again, your support. It's been quite a journey, and we're all experiencing these energies, right? So thank you guys for your support here. And we've been working through a number of cycles, not only Uranus retrograde, right? We've had a number of other planets that were retrograde, overlapping with Uranus retrograde. So everything is sort of relevant, right? When we're looking at, you know, something that we're baking, for example, we're baking a cake. It's like every ingredient makes the cake. So if we're looking at one, we're following how one ingredient is sort of working in that space. It might be interesting or helpful to look at other cycles. So that could be other signs or other planets. Let's clear it in ground. Yeah, Scorpio, here in Capricorn as well. Aries so strongly. There could be something here for you. And the Join Members channel is now up. And thank you guys for those of you who do join there as well. Thank you guys for your support with the members channel as well. I'm so touched by all of you, those who have connected there. Thank you for tuning in.